Twilight of the Gods is a masterpiece that every Fire Emblem fan is familiar with. The pounding drums, the epic symphony, and most importantly, the grand choir all harmonizing to produce a musical finale, The Shadows of Valentia is one of the most majestic, memorable moments within all of Fire Emblem. Originally Yuki Tsujioko's composition, Takeru Kanazaki's arrangement of the Twilight of the Gods plays only during the final chapter of the game, when Alm and Celica joins their armies together for the first time to defeat Duma, the crazed dragon of war. It's a grueling fight with poisonous rivers, monsters, and monster reinforcements, and a collection of Duma faithful knights including JaeAIK, who are some of the hardest enemies in the main campaign. Before the final battle begins, Alm and the recently rescued Celica enter the altar of Duma, and the song, appropriately titled Unity, plays as Celica reunites with her army members through Milla's grace. JaeAIK condemns Milla, furiously scorning her and the humans for their defiance of the gods.
Foul Milla! Duma is your brother! Would you truly betray your own kin?
Stand down, JaeAIK! Your schemes end here and now. Prepare to pay for your atrocities!
Rudolph's worthless spawn! You're both disgusting heretics! How dare you wish harm on Duma!
Open your eyes, JaeAIK. No matter how it pains you, you must see the truth. Duma's gone mad. He brings only suffering to his people now. This is the Divine Dragon's fate.
Silence, girl! You know nothing of what you speak! And if suffering is the gods' will, what of it? Without their strength at its foundation, Valentia cannot sustain life.
No, you're wrong. It's time for us all to stand on our own feet, to live as free men and women.
Foolish boy, you truly believe such heresy to be possible?
It is possible. We've come all this way to prove it.
Presumptuous human child. Go on then. Prove me wrong. Show me the strength to stand alone. Show me the true limits of man.
After JaeAIK poses his challenge to Alm and Celica, the game transitions to battle preparation, where a song titled Preparation Reunion plays with long brass notes, high string melodies, and percussion beats reminiscent of a slow, calm heart rate. The song seems to reassure the players that through their skills they have reached the end. Can their skills pull through once more to vanquish Duma? Once the player begins the battle, a short song titled Delusions of Power blasts a cutscene of Duma reawakening into madness shows. He is no longer the war father that Rigel had once known, rather he is now the fell god demented by power. Then, Twilight of the Gods' first chord strikes after the words player phase slices through the screen. There are no words that can accurately describe how glorious Twilight of the Gods feels when the piano and orchestra executes their first note. The song even somewhat matches the pace of the battle by starting with just an instrumental when the player is analyzing the map and enemies before the choir joins the euphonic music about when the player begins to activate his units into war. Matched with how the chosen characters comment on how they will vanquish Duma, Twilight of the Gods is almost too appropriately named. The end of the gods has come, a new dawn of humans has arrived. As the final battle continues, Twilight of the Gods does not fade into obscurity easily, unlike most other video game music that becomes background noise 30 seconds into the song. Although the battle itself can easily take several minutes, Twilight of the Gods is 4 minutes long, staying relevant by bringing in new emotions through its music. Heroism in the peak of the choir's high notes, sadness in the brief violin solo without the percussion, determination in the key change halfway through, and although the same melodies are used, the arrangement focuses on different instruments and emotions to keep the players engaged. But perhaps the most impressive detail of Twilight of the Gods is how the melody is foreshadowed in previous songs right from the title screen of the game in the song's title loop and echoes. Though the melody is much calmer, briefer, and less heroic than it is presented in the final showdown with Duma, the foreshadowing of this melody hints at how the humans will overcome a lust for power, a lack of diligence, and a war that divided the continent of Valentia. In fact, this melody is used in the song What Lies at the End, foreshadowing the death of the gods. Ultimately, Twilight of the Gods is a song of hope, a hope for a better future sculpted by man, not gods. After Valentia reunifies, its people rightfully rename the continent to Valm in honor of its savior. It is the humans who will reshape the lands, its laws, and its people through their own inner strength and determination. And we even see these lasting impacts in the defeat of Grima 2,000 years later in Fire Emblem Awakening. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. As you can clearly tell, I didn't write this script, my sister did. She one day just came up to me and said, I have a banger Twilight of the Gods essay, do you want to turn it into a video? Which I agreed to a year ago. It took me a little bit to make this because I wanted it to be done well, and I couldn't have done it without the help of a lot of these people mentioned here, so thank you to them, thank you again for making it to the end, and I hope to see you guys next time.